This is a one-lander. I don't think we can keep this. I'm gonna actually hit the mulligan button this time. Oh man, has nobody hit it yet? All right, Caleb hit the number. Kyle, you hit the number. The number was 18. So congrats to Kyle. Kyle has won. So I will. You'll have to send me, DM me on Discord or Twitter or whatever your address. Oh, we definitely cannot keep this. We have to, I think. We'll go ahead and keep Master of the Pearl Trident on top. We'll go ahead and play this island and Aether Vial. All right, cool. So Kyle, thank you for being. You're actually a sub to our Twitch, so thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Remember that you can support the channel by subscribing on Twitch. By using your Amazon Prime. It's free, it costs you nothing, and it supports the show. The other way is by subscribing or supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/fishcastmtg. That is a great way to support the show. Ooh, and we're playing against Tron. So you've got some packs headed your way. So my islands are from 7th edition. I like them. I have a full set for when I do in paper drafts. All right, Hank. That's one way to do it. Yeah, we'll pay 2 life. And we'll cast Silvergill Adept, revealing Master of the Pearl Trident. I hope you open something sweet, because I mean there's shocklands in there. Yeah, there's the green-white card that everybody likes. There's a few good cards in there. There's Maze's End. If you get a foil Maze's End, I will trade you for it. All right, so our opponent has played Urza's Power Plant and Expedition map. So, ooh, there's an island. Are we playing Mono Blue Tron? Thanks for the free island walk. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I actually pulled a Maze's End out of that box. So, like, this is leftover from a box that I bought a year ago from Corbin Hostler. Yeah. So, it would be cool to open a foil Dragon's Maze. I would treasure it forever. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I just like them because they're, like, white border and it's very, like, this is an island. Like, nothing special. I mean, not to say anything bad about Scott Bailey. It's great. I like the art. It's just like what you would see. Ooh, Cyclonic Rift. Oh, man. They're going to Cyclonic Rift us. Cyclonic Rifting our Vial. Interesting. Well, I think what we should do here is attack. Yeah, it's a good way to, like, fetch it, like, pull it out and then vial it in. So one thing that we can do is we can set ourselves up a little bit better, but I think we kind of need to start. Well, we can't really even push in damage with Mistcaller. So I think we need to start getting Vial back, and then we can incubation here. So we'll cast Vial, and we'll cast incubation, just so that way we can get a little ahead here. Yeah, like you said, casual GC. It's one of those things that, like, I should have put a little bit more thought into, like, having a few one-ofs, because, like, there can be so many good corner cases where you like Phantasmal Image. That's pretty good. We can because Phantasmal Image, especially against Tron, like, we can get our own Wormcoil engine. It depending on what type of. I mean, this is obviously Mono Blue Tron. I'm guessing. Oh, yep, Mono Blue Tron. All right, let's see what our opponent's up to here. Oh, Master of Waves. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll cast Lord of Atlantis here. This would be a good way that we can kind of start pushing damage and... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So you can... No, it's a non-token creature would enter the battlefield. Oh, Condescend. Okay. No, so yeah, that wouldn't work. With Mistcaller, it's only if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast. So that unfortunately doesn't quite get there. All right, so our opponent's scrying for the Condescend. That would be cool. I mean, honestly, I think that's what would put Mistcaller, super high up, and being like, not like a playable, but definitely, it would be a lot better than it was. Like the floor would be so much higher if it was just any creature, just if a creature would enter the battlefield. But since it says non-token, it's fine. It still does help against like Bridgevine and Phoenix and all that fun stuff, the Arclight Phoenix decks. So I'm gonna actually... I don't think I have a Sharpie nearby. I'll just I do it all the time, Casual GC. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're going to do some attacking here. Oh boy, here I go attacking again. And get our opponent down to 15. So these packs, these three are going to Kyle. And I know where you live, Kyle. Well, I kind of know where you live. I generally... Ooh, Thirst for Knowledge. You kind of know where you live, Kyle. See, Curse Cat, like, I just think that Mistcaller is just better currently in the meta. Like, it's just, as it sits now, it is better. But that doesn't mean that it's like a better card in a vacuum. Honestly, like on our last episode, episode 50, where we had Rothgar on, Rothgar 13, we discussed like basically the floor of the one drops, because Benthic Biomancer just came out. So let's go ahead and cast Silvergill because we can vial in Aether. We can vial in the Lord, or maybe we could go Lord and attack. No, let's do Silvergill Adepts, because then the next turn we could go Lord, Phantasmal Image Lord, and then we would have actually a pretty solid way to deliver some damage here. Oh, another Lord. Okay, well that's fine. We can do that too. So let's go ahead and pop this Lord into play with Aether Vial. Thank you, Aether Vial, for turning on our Island Walkers. And I don't think our opponent has anything here. Expedition Map costs 2 to activate, so nothing there. It's possible that our opponent might be double queuing. But I've never used Nightbot for a contest like that, so we'll have to see how the rest of these go. Hitting our opponent for 5 is not too shabby. So what we're probably going to do is, on our upkeep, we will vial in the Phantasmal Image copying a Lord, because we want to get this vial up to Master Wave status, because that would just be like, that would be game over. I don't think our opponent could do anything unless they have another Cyclonic Rift kind of hanging around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're at 5 mana. I mean, they're a tower away from it. Or they're a Urza's Mine away from Cyclonic Rift mana. At least overload Cyclonic Rift mana. Oh, and thanks Warlord Hank for the shout out on Twitter. I appreciate the promotion. Yeah, we got some pretty sweet packs in here. Yeah, so we'll like I said, we'll be giving out more. Our opponent is either being very contemplative or is double queuing. Snapcaster Mage, targeting. Oh, there's Mindslaver in the graveyard. Sacrifice. Jeez. So, I think they're probably going to Cyclonic Rift, but they may Thirst for Knowledge. Oh, yep, they targeted Cyclonic Rift. Okay. So let's see what they return to my hand. I don't know if they know that we have double Lord in hand, but I mean, them using Cyclonic Rift right now to put the Lord back doesn't hurt us too bad. Yep. Oh, he's targeting the vial. That's fair. But I think our opponent's just dead here anyway. Let's see here. So that'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're just dead. We don't need that upkeep stop, I guess, anymore. Okay. Yep. So our opponent saw the writing on the wall. So Spreading Seas can still do stuff here because of the Tron lands. So we do want to keep Spreading Seas in. It's not as big of a problem as in like regular Tron, but we can definitely use it. Mistcaller definitely has less of a place here. I do like Venser, especially as it's something that we can incubation into, because there's no CMC restriction. It's just a creature, so we can cut some Mistcallers, and also bring in an Attack Edge to replace an island, I'd say. Oh no, what we'll do is we'll bring in Attack Edge and cut a Mistcaller, and I'd say that this is fine. I don't. No, that's fine. Well, yeah, no, I mean, Tron is definitely not a matchup that I'm super worried about, and it's been a long time since I've played Mono Blue Tron, and it's never been too much of a problem. I mean, I think the cuts we made are okay. The biggest thing is just, at least in that case, we had to kind of race. We can't keep this. This is hinging too much on hitting a land. Luckily, with all these, we have 2 Silver Gulls and a Phantasmal. We wouldn't actually have to really worry about hitting a second colored source. I still think it's safer to mulligan. Okay. Okay. Well, there's Merfolk Trickster. Okay, Merfolk Trickster on top. The magic. Aaron Forsyth heard me from on high and said and spake. I heard thou needed some more lands, son. And oh yeah, we can nix that. Oh, let's just put this in tapped here. There's an island for our opponent. Hmm. Let's go ahead and cast Master of the Pearl Trident and see what happens. Alright, Master of the Pearl Trident lands. And we just pass the turn back to our opponent. Oh, okay, I can just roll again. Sweet. Alright, another island for our opponent. So we can actually play Mutavault and just hold up Merfolk Trickster mana and just kind of flash it in next turn. No sense in playing it main phase, obviously. But having Venser is really cool because that's actually really a good anti-mindslaver tech because it just puts it back in their hand, you know, if it's on the stack. So if we see that show up, we can just go, not today, and just push it back. All right, Talisman of Dominance. Little ramp there. Let's play Mutavault. And second Merfolk Trickster is not too terrible. Good old Flash Bear. I mean, it's technically better than Flash Bear because of Master of the Pearl Trident. But our opponent's at least one more turn away from Mindslaver, so... Ooh, River of Tears. That's interesting. I guess it's a blue source that enters the battlefield untapped. Okay. Where are these from? Oh. Trinket Mage. Sure, Trinket Mage. You got it. Yeah, engineered explosives. Okay. Well, our opponent has engineered explosives. They can't... Well, they can't. They can put it down now. It also kills their talisman. Sure. It does really stink that Merfolk Trickster is at 2. We're not gonna play it. Okay, well that's fair. So what we can do, convert a mana cost equal to the number of charge counters. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to activate Mutavault. Swing with Mutavault, and then we're going to Incubation Incongruity. And if our opponent is wanting to Engineered Explosives now, they're not going to have enough mana for Mindslaver anyway, so it's fine by me. Let's go ahead and incubate. All right, let's get another Lord. Play our island here. And even if they play the... Yeah, that's true. The late game does favor them a bit, but it is one of those things that just being able to set up post engineered explosives going off is kind of key. I mean, we could have gotten in 2 more damage or 3 more damage there. Okay, thirst for knowledge. Yeah, we could have gotten in 3 more damage there. So if we lose by a margin of 3 damage, then it's on me. There's the tower. Huh. Maybe we should pick Wizard here, just for Venser. Let's go ahead and pick Wizard. Maybe we can get them to... pop it. So we'll swing in with both of these, hit him for 5, bring him to 10. Unless they decide to engineer explosives here. But yeah, against Tron, I mean, in a slower start Tron deck, which, yep, there's the engineered explosives. Okay, so hit him for 2. Which, in that case, it's actually really good that we did that because, he has the Tron mana, so that does stink. Worm Coil Engine, sure. 2, 4, 5. So hitting 1 more land would be sweet. Sure, hit me for 2. You got it. Buying us time for the incongruity. Oh, sweet. There we go. Let's go ahead and play out the Silver Go Adept. Hey, what's up, Paintball Demon? How's your night going so far? Glad to have you aboard. If we hit an incongruity, then we're in business. Nice worm coil. Would be a shame if something happened to it. Going pretty good. Glad to hear it. It's going pretty good here. We played against Merfolk Joe, and ooh, there's an Aether Vial. That's fine. Oh, nope, we can't do that. Alright, so we'll pass the turn. Let's let our opponent attack into this Venser. Sure, warping well. Blue. Now we don't have blue sources for the other two. So we're going to bounce the Worm Coil and they can replay it. We still have Trickster to stop it for another turn. And then hopefully by then we'll have hit an incongruity and we can just exile it. I think that's the line of play. Unfortunately. But yeah, forcing our opponent to recast it every turn, or recast it and then, you know, have to take off another turn. Sure, there's Worm Coil Engine again. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Mutavaults. We are getting pretty close to the end of our ability to do stuff here. Unless that's the one. Hopefully that's the. Yeah. Oh yeah, Harbinger would be sweet as well. There's definitely a case for all sorts of merfolk. Get in for 3, unless our opponent does something here. In which case, sure. Oh, he's repealing. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, he's gonna... I think our opponent's got this one. You're right. You were right, Casual GC. We should have put the pedal down a little bit harder. There's a Field of Ruin. Yep, they pretty much have it because they just Field of Ruin the Mutavaults. Oh, Spatial Contortion. All right. Yeah, let's just go into the next one. Happy Flower is the winner. I mean, Deprives are cool, but let's see what we can do here. And we'll be giving away some more packs here in just a tiny bit, so stick around for that. Always love giving away packs. But you're right. Maybe I should have stocked, if anything, at least my sideboard with a few more random Merfolk stuff. You know. All right. This is fine. It's fine. Not great, but. Island and pass. Yeah, this isn't a bad hand. It's just not fast. It's fast if we're able to go Lord, 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 then we can just kind of run over him. But hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we get a W. There's a tower. And a map. Yeah, sure. There's an incubation, incongruity. Let's go ahead and get a Lord down. An island for our opponent. I definitely like the Zur the Enchanter logo there. Hey, what's up, Jen Stuckoff? How are you doing tonight? Or today, or where, you know, whatever whatever time it is wherever you are. I hope that you're having a good whatever that is. Oh, Spatial Contortion, sure. Well, there's some ways to get some creatures. Well, it's not where I am too, but you know, I don't want to I don't want to leave anybody out. But I hope you're having a good night, Jen Stuckoff. How was your day? How was your Saturday? Come on. We might beat our opponent on time. Our opponent is definitely taking their time. Well, thanks for stopping by. You stopped by actually like really... Oh, Teleria West, sure. Master of Waves is interesting. Let's go ahead and Phantasm Image copy the Lord, unless they counter it. In which case, that's fine too. Sure, Condescend. I will not pay 1 for Condescend. It's been doing pretty good so far. I do like digging for different things like Merfolk Trickster, Master of Waves. The deck is a little toolboxy anyway, and unfortunately we could have used an opportunity to kind of chock the deck full of more corner case creatures, and unfortunately we did not. Hey, what's up, Corey? Oh man, everyone's showing up because they want some packs. Oh man, another tower for our opponent. Talisman of Progress. Thank you very much, Corey. I appreciate it. Yeah, 200 followers. It's pretty sweet. Hopefully we get a land of some kind. If not, we can incubation. Treasure Mage. Okay, well, he's going to find a big old thing. Jen Stukoff. So I am Kody. It's the other guy is Corey. The fish folk is Corey. I'm sorry. Jen Stukoff. Between matches, I'm giving away packs. The first person that won was Kyle Lovelace, so he won some packs out of my box of packs, and yeah, we're just giving out packs to people. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, Island. Okay. Let's go ahead and incubation here and see what we hit. There's some. I think we just need a Lord here. So the packs that were won were Ixalan, Eldritch Moon, and Dragon's Maze. So if you win a Dragon's Maze packs, I don't know if you actually won, but you just have to DM me here on Twitch or on Twitter or something. Email fishcastmtg@gmail.com is another way. Send me your address in a way that somebody can't find it. But I've got some Unstable, I've got some Aether Revolt, Eldritch Moon, Rivals of Ixalan, Kaladesh, Ixalan, Dragon's Maze, and Gate Crash. So, yeah. So I will mail them out to people sometime next week. Yeah, there's Unstable in there, yeah. Alright, let's see what's up. Thirst for Knowledge. Okay, yeah, for the one that you pick with a fetch. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, our opponent's for sure taking their time. It's okay by me if they want to use up all their time. Alright, and I don't think our opponent's going to do anything with Treasure Mage there. There's an island. Let's see what our opponent got. Wormcoil Engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're one away from it. So what might be cool to do is just attack here. And then when they play Wormcoil Engine, we can Venser it. And then Master of Waves, on the crackback and just have a huge army. So if our opponent plays any land here, they're probably just gonna windmill slam that. Oh, there's a second island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana for Wormcoil Engine. So just slam it. Just slam that Wormcoil Engine. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna dash their hopes now. And yeah, put it back on top. Oh, Mutavault, sweet. So we can actually... Oh, we don't want to activate that. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we actually have... Well, we don't have the removal. Let's incubation here. Merfolk Trickster is probably what we should hit. Having another answer for that. Let's go ahead and windmill slam this. Yeah, possibly. I guess I'm playing a little bit more safe than I should have. But now they basically have problems on two sides that they're down to 3 life, and they have to deal with this huge board. And then even when they replay it, we have Merfolk Trickster to just tap it down. That's kind of my thinking of like, oh well, we have Trickster, and we actually had Incongruity as well. Not that we had the green source for it, mind you, but so our opponent can replay that if they like. Oh yeah, well. In any case, I think that this was just a safer line. Our opponent has just too many problems that they can't answer right now, unless they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they don't even have enough mana for Overloaded Cyclonic Rift, so... Yeah, Venser's not a Merfolk, unfortunately. And we're not playing any of the enchantments that make all creatures Merfolk, because... Trinket Mage, sure. It looks like our opponent's trying to figure out something else to do now. Although I don't know what that could be. They're searching for a 1-cost artifact. So we'll see. Well, we already know that that's revealed. So, oh, they got engineered explosives. Okay, well, either way, he can. Oh, he's going to engineer explosives for 2. That still doesn't solve his problem. I mean, our opponent basically just doesn't have a lot of outs. Like, he can deal with the elementals, or he can deal with the lords, and it doesn't matter. Okay, so our opponent's dealing with the lords, sure, but there's still just so much damage that they can't overcome, and our opponent's just kind of taking time right now. Yep. All right, so we won the match against Mono Blue Tron. Good game to Happy Flower, our opponent. And yeah, we'll go ahead into the next game here.